Holy frickin' moly, guys. We did it. Jeez. Jeez. Woo! What a frickin' whirlwind it's been to launch this thing. There's been so much to figure out, to build, to get prepped. First off, let's just get our bearings. Are we even like, can you hear me? Are the links clickable? Let me get my monitor is, I got too many monitors. Let me see you guys. I see the chat. What's up? What's up, everybody in chat? Hello, hello. Welcome to the Gauntlet of Gods kickoff live stream. We're freaking doing this. I didn't even have time to like clean up all this back here. My goodness, we have been busy out here trying to get this challenge popping off for you guys. Yes, you can hear me. Challenge accepted. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man. First off, I gotta thank everyone for coming back 13 times. You guys came back for the 13th challenge. Oh my god. That's crazy that you guys are still on these and are still having fun. We're still having fun making them for you guys. It's so cool what we're able to do together. I'm just glad that you guys are amped for this. We got so much exciting stuff planned for this Gauntlet of Gods challenge. We've been trying to do this challenge. Jeez, I need water. Oh, for a year. We've been trying to do this challenge for a year, but it wasn't right. The timing wasn't right. We didn't have the necessary means of launching this challenge a year ago. You know, we were gonna do it for Dream Sequence, but you know, we were like, nah, this challenge is special. We have to reserve it for the right time, and we found it. Now, today is the day. Today is the time. Man, I'm so glad you think it's the coolest theme yet. I might think it's the coolest theme yet. The fact that we get to make a card game together is absolute insanity. So much went into figuring out like how the heck is that even possible? Like back when we had this idea to do trading card themed challenge, it was visual. He had the idea. He's like, yo, we gotta make a game. It's gotta be playable. It's gotta be playable. And I was like, that's insane. Like, no, we can't do that. We can't have people like be forced to learn the most convoluted card game ever in order to join the challenge. No one's gonna join the challenge if we do that. We can't do that. And so we like try to figure out this trading card theme challenge without the card game. But he's like, I'm telling you, gotta figure out this card game. And I was like, god dang it. Okay, we're gonna figure out this card game. So we teamed up with a game designer. We teamed up with CREO Cards and AJ Brandon, who is a game designer. He's designed a handful of their games, to figure out what the heck this would even look like, how it would be possible. How are you guys gonna make art, make whatever you want? We cannot, because we can't limit your art. We cannot say, oh, you can only do these kind of characters, or oh, you can do that. We have to protect the creative freedom of the challenge. That's the first thing. Because that's the most fun way, right? Do whatever you want within the template, of course. But then, like, if you do whatever you want, how the card game is just gonna be it's gonna be broken. It's gonna be completely broken. There's not. If everyone's power levels are 9,000, is I play my card, I win the game. Like, no, you can't do that. So AJ figured out how to balance a card game where we don't know what you guys are gonna pick, right? So we're very excited. We're gonna look, guys, we're answering your questions, okay? We're gonna answer your questions. Don't you worry. I'm gonna get up in there. I'm just introing super hard right now. Is everything okay? There's so many moving pieces. I'm like, what's broken? What needs to be fixed? Where can I help? Jeez. shoutouts. Okay, shoutouts to the freaking team. Visual. He put together so much art for this launch art. He had such a big hand in helping with the card game too, with AJ. I mean, he stayed up and he got through that Cinema 4D template. We got you that Cinema 4D template. Cinema 4D people out there, we got you that template, okay? All right, here. Any complaints? We got you that template. He helped put together the Blender template. You know, Visual's a big part of these challenges. So shoutouts to Visual. Folio, my goodness, he built the whole website. He built the whole dice rolling game to like tease this challenge that we did a few weeks ago. That was really 2 weeks ago. Was that really 2 weeks ago? Feels like eons ago. Yeah, Folio's killing it out there. Yeah, Sotomonte right now behind the scenes running the stream production. Shoutouts to Sotomonte. Sypo helping with the website, helping bring things over from Visual's local side over to the public side for everyone with my buddy Danny. Helping on the website. Shoutouts to you guys. Ronan. Shoutouts to you, Ronan. He really helped with a lot of the FAQs and the wording. He's our wording guy. We go to Ronan when we're like, hey, the wording of this is convoluted. Can you help shorten this and make it more efficient? Ronan swoops in for that. Connor, shoutouts to you. The naming guru, he pops in. I mean, we got a nice little team. Am I forgetting someone? I'm probably forgetting someone. I mean, AJ Brandon, shoutouts to AJ Brandon, who has survived all of our notes. We had many of them. We had many notes for you, AJ. But you rolled with the punches and I think built a very fun game, which we're going to be playing here on the stream. But yes, okay, the challenge. There's so much to intro. Yeah, you guys we're making trading cards this month. Animated trading cards. There's the 5-second video submission and there's the 2D card submission because your card will be playable in the game. We made a freaking game. And you can play it now. You can play the digital beta now. It's going to be free to play forever because this game is for you guys. It's for us. It's made by us for us. So it'll be free to play forever. No ads, no BS, none of that crap. It's just going to be for the community. And but we're also doing the physical game, right? We're doing the physical game. And that costs money, right? It costs money to, you know, overhead, to print, package, ship, all that good stuff. We got it down to $25 plus shipping. I think it's like $8 or something. And the top 100 artists at the end of all this, when the top 100 is chosen, are going to be print, packaged, and shipped. The top 5 are going to get the holographic touch. And once this whole challenge is wrapped after this month, all of the art, all your guys' art will go into the digital version of the game, and we can all play with our cards in this digital game. Dude, the game is super fun. We're going to play it here. I'm going to give away 3... Each live stream, I'm going to give away 3 copies of the physical limited edition game. But you got to beat me in the online version of the game. You got to beat me. That's the only way I'm giving them away. You got to beat me. What else? Oh yeah. So all of the profits, by the way, because again, the game does cost money to make. Okay, the physical version of the game does cost money. So you do have to buy it, and I could never collect myself, the challenge team. We could never collect any profit from this community game, right? We morally cannot do that. So we're donating all the profits to a fund called the International Fund for Cultural Diversity. It's part of UNESCO. If you've ever heard of like the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. That was established in like 19 79, I think. The International Fund for Cultural Diversity was established in 2005. And it's basically a way for to give back to artists in need around the globe in countries that really need it. And they set up art projects. There are 12 to 24 month art projects in those specific countries. I think they service 102 countries. There's links below to I'll call it a charity. It's more of a fund. And you can check out the countries that it services, and it's just a way to give back to artists and communities who really need it in the art space. It was really difficult finding a charity that was an art-focused charity, and a charity that was international. I didn't want it to just service the U.S. I am from, Los Angeles. It had to be an international charity, and it had to be an art-based charity because that means a lot to me. So, we're really excited about it. We're freaking amped. We are so freaking amped about this whole thing. Yes, we had to work with UNESCO for this. It was insane. I did not think that we would be working with UNESCO for this challenge. But we kind of had to, and they had to run a whole background check to make sure I'm not. I'm a decent person, okay? They cannot be accepting money from certain types of they can't be accepting money from everyone. You know what I'm saying? So they had to run all that. And we got them in the nick of time. So I'm glad that we got our first choice. First choice, guys. Wow. Now I can breathe. I can drink water. Hold on. The only water I have is. Oh no! It's boiling water. It's the only water I have is boiling water. Guys, what? Oh shoot. It's been a whirlwind. It's been maxed. Cannot wait to answer your guys' questions. Cannot wait to... How does the card game work? Oh, I'll show you. But should I answer challenge questions first? There's so many things. I gotta there's 10 buckets I gotta answer. So let's let's answer questions. Yes. Asali. Just character, right? Just character, right? Rule number 1. What is it? I should know these things. Build, design, and build, or something like that. What are the freaking rules to this challenge, guys? Let's go to the website. Don't count on me. Let's go to the website. Folio, or not Folio. God dang it. Sodamonte, switch us over. Thank you so much. Full screen view. Do it classy around here. The landing page to the site, guys. Here we are. You guys know. Get here. This is where you're going to find everything for this freaking challenge. Right here, okay? What is goodies? I don't know what that is. Ooh, goodies. Yeah, free for the month. Okay, the rules. The rules. The first one. Folio, you did well. Design and create a battle-ready 3D champion. Yeah, it's characters only. If you click this, it'll go to the announcement video, and it'll explain what Rule 1 is. So, yes, indeed. Characters only. We are looking for, if I were to quote the video, we're looking for Groth the Enforcer, not Groth's Great Sword. We're not looking for equipment cards. We're not looking for stadium cards. We're not looking for, enchantments. If we're talking Magic the Gathering, maybe some enchantments could be character themed. We're looking for creature cards, character cards. That's what we're looking for. That is exactly what we're looking for. Okay. Here's another one. Can I submit a 2D design or 3D design only? No. We're looking for both. We need both for this, guys. We need both. It does not take long to submit. Basically, once you... All the work is in the 3D art, right? You're going to make your 3D scene, 5-second template, as we always do. And then when you make your 2D submission, after you finish your 3D submission, it takes 10 minutes. I don't know if you're adding post-processing to your 3D art. And you'll follow our card guide to do that. And I go over that in the announcement video. You're going to hide your card overlay from your 3D scene. You'll pick your favorite frame between frame 60 and 115. You'll add any post-processing that was in your 3D art onto your 2D card, and then you'll use our card creator to upload your art and finish your card. Only one character? Yeah, you can do teams if you want to do a duo, or if you have a trio in mind. Like, you know, I was almost gonna give an example that was IP based, but no, you can't. For this challenge specifically, I know there's gonna be a lot of questions about IP, right? But if you're going for top 100, because we're printing and shipping the top 100, we can't be printing IP and selling IP. We can't do that. So the top 100 characters have to be uniquely designed, your own designs. I'm sure there's going to be some FAQs on that. I basically got to talk to a lawyer to figure that out. So for now, don't even mess with it. Can you use free standard license from Fab? I don't know. That's a good FAQ. Somebody, some moderator, some admin, write this down. We're gonna meet on Monday. Any questions I don't have the answers for here, we're gonna meet on Monday in our morning meeting, and we're gonna go through all the FAQs. If any FAQs need to be added or fleshed out, we're gonna talk about them on Monday. So keep your eyes peeled on the FAQs, guys. Let's see. Any other questions? Hit me with the questions, guys. Hit me with the @pwnisher. It helps me see the questions. Is there a constraint on animation? Character styles? No, you can do any character style you want as long as you're not using IP. If you're going for top 100, guys, at the end of the day, you can use IP if you want. You just won't be eligible for top 100. That's it. Constraint on animation. There's not really a yes, I'd say yes, there's a constraint on animation. So we have 13 animations for you guys. Let me play them for you. Hold on. Oh, man. Let's see. All right, Soto, if you want to switch me over. So these are our 13 animations that we're giving you guys this month. It does not mean you have to use these, okay? These are prepped and ready for anyone who just wants to get a head start, or who kind of sucks at animation like me. It's really hard, guys. If you're not like a trained animator, it's really hard to hand animate this stuff. Also, shout outs to Artur Baranov, who hand animated all of these. Absolute incredible talent. We worked with him on Kinetic Rush, and he hand animated the entire Jenga Effects Elemental short film, and he animated these for you guys to use on the challenge this month. And I see the link is broken. What link is broken? Tell me what link is broken, please. At me. We're here to fix it. So, if you want to make your own animation, though, you are more than welcome to. Just make sure it's a character animation. And make sure that when the card frame slams in, let me show you an example render. Thank you for putting these together visual. But when the card frame slams in, just make sure that your character, or your champion rather, fits within the card frame, and you kind of limit their movement into the card frame here, right? We're kind of going for that little bit of slow-mo freeze frame vibe. You don't have to do slow-mo. There are probably other ways to keep them limited within the card frame and clear, right, in the card frame. We thought about forcing slow-mo as a rule, but I don't think it makes sense for this. There are other cool ways to do it. So yeah, that's the only limitation on the animation there. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Discord link seems to be broken too. Let's see. Kit Bash link sends you to a 404. All right. All right. Let me think. Can anyone handle this while I'm streaming? Kit Bash link sends to a 404. Christian! I'm the call for Christian, if you're out there, please help. Kit Bash link sends to a 404. And the Discord link seems to be broken to unable to join. All right. My finest men are on the job, and we'll update you soon. Kit Bash link 404. Discord link. Which Discord link? Please tell me. Discord link. Be specific. If you can, guys, please be specific as you can. Because these links are in multiple places, etc., etc. All right. Hey, Mr. Ants. What up, what up, what up? Does the character have to be shown fully? Like a full body? I don't think so, no. If you're creating your own, like, as long as it's like the character, right? Like if it's a giant and it's the giant's foot and it's featuring like the giant's foot, I would try and like characterize that foot as much as you can. If it's the giant's head, even better. If it's like the giant's head with like the hand smacking down, if it's like what's that show? The Colossal Titan show, Attack on Titan. Right, if it's just the head of it at the top of the wall and a hand, like, goosh, that's your character. Boom. Frame that head up. If it's just the body of someone, like, that's also fine, too. Just make sure it's character focused. Character focused. Good question, Mr. Ants. Can you merge 2D animation into a 3D environment? Yes, go for it. That sounds fun. Is the foot enough? It's a bit of a stretch. I mean, it's like, what is a pinky enough? Is a pinky enough? Is the tongue enough? I don't know. It's got to read as a character. It's got to read as a champion. How is this foot decked out to be the meat of your character? You know what I mean? How is the pinky? If you're just doing a pinky, like isn't the character the pinky is attached to also important? Like, see if you can incorporate more than just a pinky. I'm not saying it's off limits. These are artistic choices, creative choices that are up to you. We can't answer every question. Is this okay? Is that okay? Is this okay? But I'll do my best, all right? Does environment also matter? Yeah. You gotta put them in an environment. You gotta put them somewhere. Your character can't just be in a void unless that's how you want your character to be shown. What is an IP? What is an intellectual property? Pokemon is an IP. Dragon Ball Z is an IP. Batman is an IP. Spider-Man is an IP. The Hulk. Marvel, DC, any video game. Those are IPs. Here we go, Folio. IP means a licensed content that could get you sued for using a commercial setting. Spider-Man, etc. Nobody owns gods and mythical creatures. Ah, yes, okay. Hey, okay, great question, great question. Let's go over the card creator. The card description, the effects, the attacks, all given to us, or are they already determined? Let's dive in, my friends, to the card creator. It's all determined. It's all determined. There'd be no way to do this if it wasn't predetermined. All right. So when you, Soto, if you want to switch me over. Welcome to the card creator, guys. You'll be using this a lot throughout this month. This is also something Visual put together. Thank you, Visual. And this is an integral part of the challenge, right? So this is rule 2, I believe. Use our card creator to create your character's TCG card, okay? So what you're gonna do is like you're gonna come up with an idea. You're like, oh, I want to do, you know, XYZ idea. Like, okay, you're gonna block it out, okay? And in the template, which I should show you at some point, I'm kind of getting ahead of ourselves. Actually, no, we design a character first. We make their card second. Let's make a card together. Choose a card color. These colors affect the way the card is played in battle. Not the color specifically, in a sense. Like red doesn't give you +10 and blue gives you, you know, ×3. It's not like that. I'll get into it in a little bit because we have abilities. All right, so you're gonna come up with a color. You're gonna come up with a champion name. I'll do an example. Pangy, okay, by me. All right, and we choose an ability here. We have an abilities list, and you're like, if you watch the announcement video, then don't you worry, right? We have 35 abilities, predetermined abilities that all work within the card game, and you can pick any single one of them. You can go through these and use them as idea starters. Like, what does Reanimate say? Reanimate says, when played, play a random card from the discard pile if it has higher power. Cool. What does Explode say? When played, this attacks you and all enemy cards. But, like, how are you supposed to know what these abilities, like, do if you don't even know what the card game is? Well, that's why we have the digital version of the card game available to play right now. We're going to play it soon. I promise I'm going to give away 3 copies of the physical card game to anyone who can beat me, because it's multiplayer and we'll be able to play together here on stream. So let's get through these abilities first. But yeah, the abilities, right? There's a handful of them. You can use them as idea starters. You can create an idea based on an ability, or you can just create whatever you want and never even look at these abilities until the last step, which is to submit your 3D art and your 2D card by the deadline, Monday, August 31st, 11:59 p.m. PDT. So you can load your art in here right at the end. Never looked at these abilities once. And you gotta pick one. So don't pick a random one. Go through and pick one that fits the art you made, okay? And there should be something for everyone here, all right? There should be something for everybody. We really made sure that this abilities list could cover as many possible ideas that we could come up with. So there's something for everybody. And then yeah, upload your art. Let's do it. Let's do our boy Pangy. And ability, we'll give him freeze. I mean, the boy deserves freeze. Or it could, no, honestly, he could do charm, because he is cute. And then you're gonna download your card overlay. So basically, this is like, as you're ideating, as you're building out your character, your champion this month, you're not gonna finalize your card. That's gonna, you gotta finish your art first, right? Before you submit. And we're not releasing a submission link until halfway through the challenge, by the way. So don't worry if this is your first time. That's normal. But yeah, you're saying, okay, yeah, this is the character I want to make. And because your 3D scene includes your 2D card, we got this download card overlay button, right? Download Pangy overlay. I'm gonna just be an absolute fiend and desktop this. Right, and let's open Blender and show you guys the template file, okay? Oh, I've totally forgot, by the way. Yes, there is power level. You do choose your power level here. And your power level, your color, and your ability all affect how your card is played in the game, okay? So you downloaded your card overlay, and we're gonna open up the template. Let me pop that open really quick. Ah, man, so many files. Starter files. Beep boop bop template Blender. Ah, this one's preserved. You know what? No, we're good. We're good. Because I zipped it. Boom. Alright, we got the rules here. We got the card guide here. We got the tech specs here. Thank you for putting this one together. Visual. Bop, bop, bop. We got all the animations up in here. When you hit play, you got every single animation. Rolling it once. You can pick one. Let's hide our rules. And let's go to rendered view. And let us pick one of these. And get an HDRI in here or something, just so we can see what's up. HDRIs. Any one of these. Boom. Okay. We in? And there you go. Okay, so we have a card that slams in, right? If you've seen the template, bam. This is our character, and this is our card overlay. So we just made a card overlay, right? We need to replace this. So let's do that. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Shader editor. Card overlay. Close that. And we'll open up our penguin. There you go. Right? Easy as that. Simple, simple. So you're gonna be doing that a lot, probably. You're gonna be switching out your power level, your ability, depending on how your ideas flow and how you want to create art this month. And you'll finish your whole scene, you'll render this out, and when you're done with your whole scene, let's add a little bit of art to this, guys. Don't worry, I'll get to all your questions. I see you guys there. I just want to be thorough with my answers. Let's add the monkey head. Oh boy. Why? Oh. Craziness. Okay. Something like, yeah. Beep boop up. Alright, it's perfect. So now what we're gonna do is, let's say my 3D animation is done, alright? It's done. Now I want to make my card, my final card. So let's do that. Let's hide the card overlay. H to hide. This is my art, right? I'm gonna pick a frame between 60 and 115. Why 60 and 115? Well, because before 60, there's a lot of camera movement. 60, it holds up the character, and after 115, it kind of like does this crazy zoom. So there's like 60 to 115. Those are our clean frames. Pick a frame anywhere in here that best shows off your character. Maybe this one. Right, I like the way the gun is pointed versus this way. I like that. And then let's move it kind of like that. Let's render this frame. I'm gonna just do it quick and easy. And pure ref. Little screenshot, right? We rendered this frame. export to my desktop. Export. All right, now we're finishing our card, right? We're gonna go back to the card creator, and we are going to rebuild our card, right? So let's go and find our render. Boom, that's our render. And you can zoom in. We built these little tools here for you. You can zoom in a little bit, reposition just a little bit to make sure it's kind of like just the way you want it. Right? And then we got to rebuild our card. We can't submit a different card. And then we chose charm. And there you go, right? So if I look back at my card here, it's power level 2 with charm, and it's white. So just make sure power level 2, white, and charm, okay? And then you'll download your submission files, accept and download, and that's going to download a zip folder that you'll directly upload to the Google form later this month. So that's how you turn your 3D submission into a 2D card. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. So that's that. What do we need to get into? What do we need to get into? There's definitely the game. Let's give you guys a bit of context with the game. Let's do it. Let's dive in. I think we're at that point, so you guys can understand the full scope of all of this. Okay. And I'm gonna just do a little like tutorial match with whoever wants to join me. Links down below. Go to the online game. It's like the third, it's either the second or third link in the description. Hop in with me and let's play this together. All right. It's gonna choose at random. All right. Loading. Loading. We're in. All right. Sotomonte, switch us over, my friend. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to answer all your creative questions here in a second. Let me just get through the full deal of everything so everyone knows exactly what's going on. If you click the link down below, you'll go to the Gauntlet of Gods online beta right now. It's beta because the art's not final. It's just temp art. It's a lot of my art, visuals art, some of Ronan's art. But once all the submissions are in, we'll put them all in here and we can all play our cards here on in the online game. So I'm going to just join a game and we'll see who joins me. Blood in the art is okay, yeah. Oh, dude, shout out. Well, it's loading. Yeah, it takes a minute to load, Soto. Shoutouts to Emerald Enclave. Yes, indeed. If you know, you know. What was it? Emerald Enclave, Crimson Consortium? Was that it? And the Indigo Industries. Honestly, Indigo Industries? Oof. Wrong site. pwnisher, wrong site. How is this the wrong site? Did we blast the wrong link? Oh, I opened the old. Wait. Play.gauntletofgods.com. Yes, it works, dude. Sick. Okay, profile. We gotta go with Gooby. Lil Scoopy. And I'll be blue? No, Lil Scoopy. Lil Scoopy goes purple. Let's find a match. Yo! Felice, it is on, my friend. It is on. Soto, could you just like scrunch my camera? Thanks, my friend. Alright, so the card game is really fun. It's easy to learn. Rounds are quick. you got to deal 15 damage to your opponent, and by using your cards down here. That's kind of it. So let's see, Rage. I don't want to use Rage yet, or I could use Rage. Rage is a good one. Rage does double damage when it's hurt. So let's do that. Let's go over here. So we got power level in the bottom right. That's 1 through 5, and that acts as like your attack power, right? So I deal you 2 damage with this Rage 2 card. Oh, you got that Scry 3. Very nice, very nice. But it also is initiative, right? So or attack order rather. So I get, if we declare battle, which I won't do right now, I would hit him for 2 first because I'm earlier in the attack order because I'm level 2. But let's play. Oh, it's Banish. Ooh, this is a new one. We can't play cards from their hand that match a color. In play next turn. Bleed. Yeah, let's banish. So, because this is a yellow bordered card, they cannot play yellow bordered cards from their hand next turn. So that's just a way that color affects how these cards play in battle. Trapper, okay, nice. So I can't play cards that are higher power than this Trapper card next turn. So I can't play my bleed card. So I think what I'm gonna do, just to show you guys how battle works, I'm gonna attack. And battle goes, by the way, if you ever want to know the rules, bottom right, little info section. Nope, that's not it. Where's the rules? These are the credits. The rules. I know Visual's probably screaming at me where they are. They should be on this page. Visual. Not just the no. This is just all the abilities. No, we should have rules on here for sure, Visual. Unless, yeah, we should have rules here for sure. Okay, anyway, when you declare battle, there's these 4 lanes. They each attack in order, starting from the deck side. All right, so let's declare battle. Trapper's gonna go first because it has initiative of 1, and then I'm gonna go first because I have initiative of 2, and then he hits me for 3. So that's how battle works. Pretty simple. And when you get 1 action per turn, you can either draw, you can top deck, or you can declare battle. That's it. Very simple. J-Sob, yo, what's up? What's up? Welcome. Yeah, thanks for watching the React episode. That's fun. Yeah, we did a React episode. I talked about Big Trouble in Little China, and Jordan talked about what's the name of that movie? I saw it. I just forgot the name. It was a good episode. Very fun episode. Always a good time being on with those guys. So thanks for coming over, my friend. I'm just showing the card game. We kind of are all the way through the challenge. We talked about the starter files, how to make a card, and just showing off the card game at this point. And then we'll get back and answer your guys' questions. Rules are back out at the main page. Yeah, rules should be here. Rules should be here as well, because you don't want to forfeit your game to learn the rules. All right, hit me with a Rage. While damaged, it deals double damage. That's very dangerous. Oh, I'll hit him with a Bleed. So Bleed says, when played, double the damage counters on the enemy here. So this enemy has 2 damage counters. When I play Bleed, it'll go to 4, which will kill it because it only has health of 3. I want to write some music for this when I get a chance. Some chill, like, shoot, my brain. What's it called? Dungeon synth music, yes. I am going to draw. We got Burn, we got Hunt, and we got Taunt. Elise, what do you do, my friend? What do you do? Tavern music, 100%, man. 100%. Yeah. Ooh, Slayer. I had to burn the Slayer 5. Okay. Next time you do that, all right, you're going to want to play your Slayer 5 opposite of my Bleed 5. Because look at Slayer. It says, when played, defeat the enemy here if its power is 5. My Bleed 5 has a power of 5. So you should have played that in lane 4 across from this card because you would have killed me. Let's see. Alright, Burn says when played dealt 1 damage to all enemies with higher power. The only enemy with higher power was the Slayer 5, so they took 1 damage. Ooh, with the teleport. Ah, so unfortunately it says when played, not when moved. So, good try though, good try. Felice, I see what you're doing out there. I see what you're doing. Alright, so here is the thing. When battle is declared, the person who declares battle wins tiebreakers. So in this case, with this 5v5 right here, I am going to attack first because I am the one declaring battle, which means your 5 would die, mine would stay alive. Well, let's do this. Let's attack and see what happens. I'm going to go first here. Banish 2 is going to attack the Rage 4. The Rage 4 is going to attack me and kill me. My Burn 4 is going to go through and hit him for 4 life. They're going to hit me for 3 life, and I'm going to win this tiebreaker. Now, the Rage is actually insanely deadly right now because you would win the game if you attacked me, dude. Because your Rage is dealing 8 damage. And then you're going to hit me for another 3 with your teleport. And that's game. And you know what? I said this was just going to be a little demo round. But I'll stay true to my word. I will buy you a copy of the physical limited edition game if you beat me. All you have to do is hit attack. If I'm understanding the rules properly. Oh, so close. I can't do math. I'm so screwed though. No, I'm screwed. Because I can't attack. If I attack, they're gonna kill me, right? Because the winner is determined by the lane. It's not by our health is checked every lane, right? So I would die if I attacked. I have to get a blocker in there. That Rage is so deadly. Okay, I have to put a blocker in. Now, if you attack, my friend, I win. Because my Burn 4 will go through and hit you for 2. The game is over as soon as I hit you for 4 there. So you're gonna have to get a blocker in there. That's your only chance. And there's no draws. No draws. This is heated. Assassinate 1. Okay, nice. That would have worked if I was a Burn 2. Just because it says when played, discard the enemy here if it has exactly 1 more power than this. It says power 1. I would have died if I was 2. Now, if I attack, I'm dead because he hits me for that 3. So I have to block. I have to get my taunt right here. Yeah, same deal. You have to top deck. That's your only chance. Felice, you have to top deck. Because you have no cards in hand, and you can only do one action per turn. And if you draw, that's your action. A top deck says, discard your hand. You have no cards in hand. So discard your hand and play the top card of the deck. So you have to top deck. Oh, you top decked a summon? A command? What did you... A reanimate? What did you top deck? Ambush. If I attack now, my first guy would die. I'd win that battle. I'd win the second battle. I'd win the third battle. I'd win the fourth battle. But if I attack now, and my lane 1 creature dies, then all you have to do next turn is attack. So I can't attack. So I have to prepare myself for the future onslaught and draw. Now, if you attack, you would lose next turn as well. Because you would... Actually, no. If you attack, I wouldn't attack. Okay, so here's another thing too, by the way. You can replace cards. You can drag a card over top another card and swap it out for a better card. Your only choice right now, like... I would probably draw if I were you, to be honest. You want to have resources available in case the battle goes down. Because look, I'm going to win 3 out of 4 of these fights. And you're going to be left super open. Very nice, very nice. Let us throw in a Teamwork 5, which is going to re-trigger the burn. Ah, but that doesn't do anything because you don't have any 5-level cards. Do you guys have any questions about the game? It is a tough match indeed. Oh! Okay, they explode. I thought it was gonna kill all my dudes. Now it's terrifying. Ooh. Oh, man. I gotta get rid of this rage card, man. This rage card is like... Yeah. Let's hit the rage card for 1. That is a great question. Are you going to have to look at every texture and model license, or is it okay as you're not redistributing the asset? I'm pretty sure it's okay if you're not redistributing the asset. We will double check that for you, though. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if any of the mods know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure it will be okay as long as you're not redistributing the texture or the model. This is an IP question. It's a good question. All right, okay, the rally. Your rally, that's a new ability. Rally, when played, you may deal 1 damage to a card of each color. All right, hey, here's another good question. So let's say your card is chosen for top 100. But there's too many cards of that color or ability or whatever. Is there a chance that some don't make it, or do they get recolored? Great question. The top 100 is going to be chosen based off of the 3D submission, right? And because your card is included in that as well, right? And I am not going to drop. I'm not going to be picking top 100. How do I efficiently say this? You don't need to worry if you chose an ability that other top 100 artists chose, or a color, or a power level. I'm not going to be like, it doesn't decrease your chances of top 100 if you choose a color or ability or power level that other top 100 artists choose. Because it's challenge first, and then game second. So once I look at the top 100 though, and we look at the lineup and we see, because like, look, if you click the deck, you can see like the lineup, right? We have this many power levels, we have this many abilities, and this many colors. And if this like graph is just like skewed way off, like if everyone just chose a certain ability or a certain color, then we would probably have to like tweak the top 100 colors or abilities slightly to actually have the physical version of the game like work. You know what I'm saying? But that's like in a rare case where we have to do it, and we wouldn't make the decision lightly because we do want to feature what you guys make as much as possible. I think if you guys don't think about it too much and make the character you want and pick the ability that fits the character, or you look at your ability list and be like, I want to go for that ability, let's do the thing. I don't think it'll be an issue. It really is going to be random at the end of the day, because every deck here in the digital game is random. I'm going to pass my turn if I don't go here. Oh, do I win then? Hold on. I think that's game. Declare battle. Oh, you got close, my friend. You got close. I have a question. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah. There's no way we'd be able to tell if you used AI to come up with concept to concept or anything, or do character sheets. But like, that's personal preference. As long as AI is not included in your final art submission, then we're good to go. Yep. All right, good games, Felice. Good games indeed. We'll get back to that. We'll play more of the card game soon. But let's answer more of your guys' challenge questions. Alright. Do I have any advice on designing characters? Learning reference is a bit intimidating and don't really know the proper pipeline to such a task. I mean, characters are not my specialty either, my friend. I'm more of an environment guy. I love texturing and environments. But let's talk about that. Let me pour myself another cup of hot water. That's all I have at the moment. and discuss. So you want to tell a story with your character. That's probably first and foremost, right? You want to design a character that can tell a story that feels like they exist in whatever world they exist in, right? So if you're going for a pure fantasy situation, ideally you would want to design a character whose clothes are available in the world they live in, whose armor is available in the world they live in, whose designs are inspired by cultures in the world they live in. And a lot of that is tough. You're not just going to come up with that off the top of your head. That comes from reference, a lot of reference. I have a couple friends who are character designers, and they talk about doing research, a lot of research and a lot of reference. So they are looking at textile references from, from the Congo or something. A certain tribe in Africa uses a specific textile or certain patterns, and they're looking at that because they feel that their character is kind of that style, and they're going to base it off of something in reality. Or if you want the world that your character lives in to feel like ancient Japan, but slightly tweaked, you're going to want to study what pictures of buildings in ancient Japan look like as a reference jumping off point. It's the same for characters, right? You can study armor from the medieval, from the Dark Ages, right? And you can look at all their designs, compare them, and see how they were made. Is it forged by hand with a giant hammer and it's more kind of like chunky and rough, or is it really refined, like an artisan piece of gear? Like, is it made by the elves? Is it beautiful, or is it more rugged and rougher around the edges or something? So these are just also idea starter questions, but things that you want to think about when designing a character. Where do they come from? Why do they have the tools that they have on their person? Why are they carrying those tools with them? What tools would they need on their adventure? And I know a lot of this is themed to like medieval, I'm kind of talking medieval or fantasy vibes, but no, this challenge is open to all time periods and styles and themes, right? So you can be doing a sci-fi character that is like, they're doing a spacewalk or something, and they got their suit on, and you don't have to design a spacesuit. You can certainly use an asset of an astronaut, an astronaut character. You don't have to design that from scratch. But yeah, you want to tell a story with your character. And then also another thing, right, is, and these are some things actually that I learned in the character sculpting class I took at Gnomon. If you watched the announcement video, the Gnomon School is going to be a prize for the top 5. But I took a character sculpting class there with instructor John Brown, and I learned so much. Oh my god. He talks about form and shape and silhouette and studying the shapes that make up a character. What was it? Bridgman's, you look like Bridgman character designs or concepts. Like it's a green book, a green cover. It's funny, my dad actually gave me that book when I was a kid, and then my teacher was talking about it at Gnomon. I thought that was really cool. But studying the forms, what is the shape? And this is a sculpting class, so this is all in. This is going in deep. Physical sculpting too, not just like ZBrush. And he's talking about the forms, and like a bicep has a way a bicep looks, and a bicep can be exaggerated in a certain way to make it look more appealing to the eye. and it's all about silhouettes. It's your shapes and it's your silhouettes. And if you can look at your character silhouette and feel the character in just the silhouette, then you're doing a great job. So that's also another trick that character designers use. They'll just put them on a silhouette and see how their shape reads, and that will let you know, do I need to refine my shape of my character? So that's another thing. Working with the silhouette. You can start with the silhouette even. Go from there. All right, more questions about the challenge. All right, does the character need to be in the dead center of the card at the end, or can it be like leaning to one side of the card wall? I think leaning to one side of the card wall is totally fine. As long as we, as long as you like balance it, right? You should balance it with something else in the negative space. It's up to you to design your card how you want. Granted that we do need to see your character in the card. But yeah, having them to one side, if you want to like lean more to the side, that's cool. I think that's a good idea. Can you animate the camera movement? First off, my answer is no. Instead of a 2-step animation, make 2 times the slow motion? I don't understand. Don't touch the camera. That's my answer. Don't touch the camera, please. You'll get DQ'd if you do that. If you start moving the camera and changing the camera, no. The camera is locked for this challenge. The camera, the card animation, and the text specs, right? Like your sequence duration, 5 seconds long. It's not 6 seconds long, it's 5 seconds long. Those are the things that unify everyone's submissions together. You change the camera, then you're doing some other challenge. And we'll get DQ'd, so don't do it. Don't do it, my friend. Yes, there can be two characters, like twins, duos, trios, yeah. Yeah, if you want to do that, that's totally cool. Does the character have to be humanoid or bipedal? No, nope. You can do animals. You can do flying things without legs or arms. It's just got to be a character, that's all. It's just got to be a character. This can be a character. This pencil can be a character. This cup can be a character, okay? I know we said no inanimate objects or environments, but you slap legs and eyes and arms and a face on this cup, and that's a character, and you give it some emotional stakes in your 5 seconds, and now it has character with purpose. Can you counter animate the environment as a way to change the camera angle? I don't know. That's gonna be an artistic choice that it's up to you to make. Who knows? Is the card game similar to Magic? Yeah, I mean, it's similar to Magic in the sense that there's abilities, there's creatures, and there's power level. But it's also like Pokemon. But it's also like Yu-Gi-Oh! So, I don't know. But those were our inspirations. Magic and Pokemon were our main inspirations for designing the game. Yeah. Shoutouts to AJ Brandon, who designed the game, all the rules to the game, the abilities, and all that good stuff. So, shoutouts to you, my friend. This is a good IP question. I don't think anyone owns Ben Franklin. So I think that's fine. I don't see why that wouldn't be okay. But that's a great question. That's a great question. We knew IP would have the most FAQs needed to be added, right? So again, we're gonna talk about these on Monday. I'll talk to a lawyer buddy of mine, and we'll see if we can't get some concrete answers for you guys on these. Good questions, y'all. Thank you. All right, this is a good question. Does it have to be? Does my champion that I design have to be a combat? Does it have to be a combat-like battle, or can you be creative with the battle terms as long as it hints a final pose, or as long as it hits a final pose? So not exactly physical fighting, but any contest type of battling. So you're talking like you're in like a Tetris match, or you're in a Rubik's Cube time trial like competition, or you're in a mental battle. Does it have to be a literal battle? Well, probably not. I think that's an artist interpretation that you can take, as long as you can find an ability that would fit and it hits a pose. Then I don't see why that isn't okay. Gauntlet of Gods, our lore is basically that, you know, if you look, it's all in the box art that we made. It's in a lot of the imagery on the website. It's all across the art that has been made for this so far. But the lore with this is that every 100 years, the planets align, the five planets align, and there is a calling for a new power to come into power, essentially. And there's 5 empty seats, or 100 empty seats, right, that need to be filled. So every nation sends forth their greatest warriors that go to fight for a place in one of these seats, right? And it's kind of like top 100, top 5 situation. So that's the idea, is that like everyone is battling to win the gauntlet, right? And your battle could be a physical battle, like all of the animations we gave out, or your battle could be more of a mental battle. But yeah, I don't see why, as long as you can communicate like some sort of conflict battle in the art, then I think that's the idea. We're not looking for just a character sitting there doing nothing. We'll accept that submission, but I think cards that are more like flavorful and fit the challenge, I think are gonna have a better chance of doing better in the challenge. Yeah, I hope that answered it okay. I hope that's the right answer as well. Alright, any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? Yes, the physical limited edition version of the card game does ship internationally. It ships to most countries. There's only a few countries that are like blocked out, that I think are like the main countries that are usually blocked out. But if you can't select your country, like when you go to order it, when you pre-order the game, and you can't select like your address or your country, then you know that it just can't be shipped to you. But it should have everything. Let me show you guys. Excuse me. Let me show you guys the page for the card game really quick. The limited edition card game. All right, Soto. Switch me over, my friend. I am. Here we are. Gauntlet of Gods card game. We got a little bit about the community for people who don't know. This is live for, as you can see here, 47 more days. After this pre-order window, it's closed. Can't get it again. So definitely get your pre-orders in while you can, guys. It's going to be an exciting little deal here. We're very amped for this. What was I going to say? September 26th is when pre-order window closes, a week after the winners live stream. All right, we got a little some sample cards that Visual put together. Very beautiful. A little how to play situation, a little bit going about the abilities. Every purchase goes to the International Fund for Cultural Diversity. So all the profits are being directly donated to UNESCO's International Fund for Cultural Diversity. We're very excited about that. Very, very excited. Yes, you can play beta, timeline, everything. Let's see. Get the game. Let's take a look here. It was really fun putting these little in-world renders together. Yeah, kind of what it'll look like when you play the game. A box art situation. Very nice. Very, very nice. I might still do some tweaks on my box art. As we can see, products are pre-production renders, right? I might spice it up just a little bit more. We'll see. But yeah, we got a nice little trifold in there. We got a poster on the back. We might include some promo cards as well. The top 5 will be holographics. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. And it's only 25 bucks. We try to get that price as low as possible for you guys. So we're very excited about that as well. Okay, yeah, so for your 3D submission, that's a good question. For your 3D submission, they can interact with the card frame. As long as the card frame remains mostly legible and mostly intact. Okay? We also don't want you taking the card frame and moving it all around. But yeah, they can grab the edges of the card frame, or they can like ignite the edges of the card frame if they're like a fire thing, or, you know, like cut it in half and it's like, you know, does a slight like one of these or something. That's all fine. But when you make your actual 2D card, you're gonna hide your card overlay from your 3D render. Your character will still probably be going like this. So just know that like there's no way for you to have them be grabbing the outside of the card frame in your 2D card. Because the way we're doing it is very specifically, it's the art behind the overlay. And when you download your submission ready zip folder, it cannot be altered or tweaked. You need to upload that exact zip folder. You can't go in and start changing your card frame and doing art on top of your card frame. It needs to be just the raw card overlay on top of your card. Doing it. Good question. Yeah, you can definitely add secondary characters as opponents to demonstrate their power. Of course, yeah, you can have them fighting people. What we didn't want to do was make is animate these template animations, or these animations for you guys. We didn't want them to be fighting people in the frame, essentially, because those would essentially be way harder to use. No one would pick them because they'd be like, oh, if I'm slashing my sword into 4 invisible enemies and then striking a pose, that means I'm going to have to animate 4 guys if I'm gonna use this animation. So we made sure that every animation had no character interaction and would just work on their own, just for simplicity. But you're more than welcome to like show off a character like slashing through a bunch of dudes and then striking a pose. So yeah, good question. Very good question. Let's see. Yeah, screen effects are fine. That's cool. Again, as long as the card overlay remains mostly intact and mostly legible. So CREO, the company, is from Canada. I know that. In terms of where the game is being manufactured, that's a good question. I will find out. And the top 5 are receiving a copy of the game. Yes. Yes, indeed. Are public domain storybook characters fair use? Soto's telling me yes in my ear. You talking like Goldilocks? Or you talking about like Rapunzel? Like these type of characters? I think so. Yeah. Okay, I've heard the same thing. Yeah, Soda's saying just make sure that the design is also public domain. Like if Disney made a movie, don't use that Disney version of that storybook character. You know what I mean? Good question. Can the style of the card and animation be different? A photorealistic animation, but a painterly card. Oh, jeez, I almost died there. A painterly card. No, we want it to be 1-to-1. We want your 3D submission. We basically want to take your 3D submission and just boop, turn it into a card, so that when you watch the montages, you just play that. You're playing the cards from the montages. That's what we're trying to do here. If you do Avatar The Last Airbender theme, will that go against the IP rule? I mean, Avatar The Last Airbender is absolutely an existing IP that you cannot use. But what is it? What do you mean by theme? Like, you have original characters flying around like airbenders? I think that's okay. I don't know. We're gonna get these answers, guys. This is tough. The IP thing is tough. I'm gonna show up next week with some IP answers for you guys. And remember, guys, you can use IP if you're not going for top 100. Like, but I know, of course, a lot of you are going for top 100. So these are certainly justified questions, y'all. Yep, we're here to feature these characters, right? We're here to feature these characters. This is a character-based competition. We're not looking for super tiny character in a giant land. What you could do, though, is something like this. All right, watch your eyes. If it's nighttime for you, Sotomote, thank you. I mean, you could do, let's say this is your card. And your abilities are down here. And you're saying, can you do like super tiny character in a giant land? And this is your character? Nah, no, not really. We want to feature the character more. They're not featured. The character's not featured. What you could do though is have some smaller characters in frame like this. And then have like a giant character like in the background. Something like that. I don't know. And this is your character. Turn your environment into the character, you know what I'm saying? And then have these guys chilling. That would work. That would work for sure. Yeah, you can do creatures. You could do creatures and animals and all that other than humans. You could do robots without arms and legs. You do not have to use the animations, our animations, character animations. You do not have to use them, no. They're just there to help you get started. Where can you post your IP questions? Good question, my friend. Good question. Well, I have all of them here. We have the stream, right? And I know that our mods are typing these questions down. We talked about it. Any good questions that come up to type out and collect, because we're going to be talking about them on Monday. So we're taking note. We're taking note of all this stuff. If you guys come up with stuff later, I don't know, just hit us up on the Discord side of things. Let me take a look. Yeah, you can use your own designs, your own character designs from like past projects. Certainly, yeah, absolutely. Okay, is an original action figure considered an IP? I don't think so. Unless someone owns the shape of an action figure, but I don't think that's the case. I think you're pretty good. I don't know what Knight of War is. But if it's an original action figure, if like you're making an original character in an action figure style, then absolutely, that's totally fine. No, this should be a 1-to-1 of your 3D animation. Do your painted on dramatic lines in your 3D art so that they're included in the 2D art. No, I am not IP. Yeah, can I show how to... Can I show my Discord? I think I can. Hold on. Let me... No, not really, because I'm using it over here. Good. Yeah, I just don't want to, like... Just watching out for personal information. Let me see... I think I'm okay. Yeah, okay. here goes nothing. I think so. Hold on. Yeah, go for it. Alright, so on the Discord, right, you'll hop into the Discord, and you'll see these Gauntlet of Gods, the category here. And you'll go to the Get Started. You'll probably just see Get Started. And, you know, read the little spiel we got up here. Little intro. And then you're going to click on the Gauntlet of Gods role. And that gives you... Okay, got you, Sormonte. Got some extra stuff for you guys. But yeah, click the Get the Role. Now you have the role, and it'll unlock the rest of the channels for you, and it'll be used for any announcements or pings for this challenge specifically. If you don't see this Gauntlet of Gods category, so Sormonte, you said right-click the name? Yeah, okay. Click up here. Show all channels. Yeah. Yep. So if you guys aren't seeing the Gauntlet of God category, like Soda said in my ear, click the Create with Clint button up here, and then show all channels, and then you'll see it. So yeah, make sure you get that role. It's important. We'll be doing any sort of like updates or announcements. Like if there's an update to the starter file, I'll make an announcement here and all that stuff. But just know that the starter file update link will be propagated across in all the places, right? So you don't need to worry too much. But get to the Discord. If you have Discord, get on here. Get in the Gauntlet of Gods category, little channels here, and grab that role. It'll help you out. All right, should we play another card game? I want to give away some of these physical editions of the game, and the only way that's happening is if y'all beat me in the digital version of the game. So let's battle, y'all. Let's do it. Find a match. Who will it be? Hypno. What's up, Hypno? Hypno, are you here in chat with us? Make yourselves known. Hit me with an pwnisher. To you, my friend. If you win, I buy you a copy of physical game. Like I said, I am not IP. Guard 5. Ah, I see. Ooh, Slayer 5. Slayer says, when played, defeat the enemy here if its power is 5, and that guard card, that power of 5. So that's one reason to not go for 5 level cards, right? Oh, even with a command. Yes, I love to see it. Command says, when played, return any card with higher power to its controller's hand. So I still got my Slayer. You queued my Slayer up for another Slay, though. Watch out for you have any other 5 cards left. When played, if this card's color matches the enemy here, take another action. When this player defeats. Okay. I'm gonna play this hunt here, and let's see, my friends, if you know the rules to the game. You should do something. I gave you a little cue here. You should do something to get the advantage. Oh, he went with the explode. Even better. Okay, so what I was saying was like, I see you, Hypno. If you would have declared battle, since it was a tie, power level 1 versus power level 1, who attacks first, right? Because lower numbers attack first. Well, if you declare battle, you attack first, so you win tiebreakers. But he hit with the explode. When played, this attacks you, so he took 4 life. And all enemy cards. Very nice. Hey. Aye. Alright, I'll play my Slayer. When will you wear wigs? One of the best pieces of... yeah. Ah, very nice. You play your Hunt 5, but yo, check this out. Check this out. Betray says... When played, if this card's color matches the enemy here, take another action. And because I played pink against pink, I get to play another action, and I'm going to draw. Pass turn. Neck. Yeah, emergency top deck is a thing, man. Yeah, it is a thing. Good call. Good call on the draw. Yeah, you want to be ready. Ooh. The Teamwork 5. Teamwork 5 is deadly. Ranged card in an adjacent lane. Let's do the ranged card. Yeah, so I can attack at diagonal if I want as well with this ranged ability. Expansion packs, like physical, who knows? Who knows in the future on the physical side of things, but the digital card game is going to have all that. There's going to be top 100 decks. There'll probably be a top 200 deck. There's going to be the all renders deck. So the digital is going to have everything. This is where we're going to be able to do all of our stuff on the digital. But yeah, the physical, you know, it gets locked in time, right? Because it's physical. But we want to do weekly challenges to do more cards, more abilities, that kind of stuff. I'm very excited. All right. Command 4. Took my Teamwork 5 back. Okay, I can't use my Slayer. Ranged, I can hit. I can hit there with the ranged. So let's go. Go Slayer 5 here. Yeah, I mean technically it's like the physical card game is not a TCG. It's not PAX, right? I say TCG loosely because I say TCG loosely because that's the vibe. That's the vibe of this challenge, right? All of the references that we're talking about, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic, are TCGs. But the actual card game, the physical card game, all 100 cards that come in it are predetermined. There's no randomness. You just fought Hypno. Did you lose? Or did you win? All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll hit the Trapper. Trapper reads, your opponent can't play higher power cards from their hand next turn. Yeah, ranged is good. Ranged is really good. With a banish, the enemy can't play cards from their hand that matches a color in play next turn. Ooh, that shut up my teamwork. That was good. Alright, so if I attack, I kill your Hunt. I'll kill your command, but you would kill my Slayer. Let's do... Let's draw. Nice. With that, I gotta swing for sure. Ooh, not looking too hot, my friend. Not looking too hot, Hypno. that's game. That's game, my friend. GG's. Until next time. Who is next? Solomante! Do you have your chat turned on for the stream? All right, Sotomonte. Sotomonte's getting a card game for free anyway, but let's see. Yeah, let's go summon. Yeah, it hit with a duelist. Let's see how many turns. Let's see how quick I can kill you. Flying 5. Ooh, that's deadly. Oh, but you know what? You know what? I'm gonna win that encounter, my friend. I'm so sorry. Ooh, because I got you with that burn. Deals 1 damage to all enemies with higher power. Yeah, AJ had a nice mechanic here. He set it up so that this number, 1 through 5, the power level, also the health, and also the turn order, a lot of the abilities reference... Oh, sorry. A lot of the abilities only trigger if they're interacting with cards with higher power. So that is a great incentive for everyone to not pick 5 level cards, right? If everyone just picks level 5 cards, then anyone who picks a level 4 card is going to win out all the time on all of those encounters. So it gives it a nice little balance. Ooh, how about another little burn for you, Monte? Ooh, with the charm. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna draw. Nice. Okay, Soto drew. Let's pop the ranged in here. Yeah, you can swap cards out, right? That was a feature we added a little bit later in the game. We felt that if you fill up all 4 lanes, then you can't really do anything. So we added card swap ability. It's just a gameplay mechanic. You can swap any card for any card. Oh, he's rallying. Let's see. What is rally? This is one of our newest abilities. When played, you may deal 1 damage to a card of each color. So he's gonna kill one of my guys probably. Okay, went with the range. That's smart. I gotta drop the flyer. And yeah, you guys, you'll get better at the game for sure. You'll get better at the game. Sotomonte's we're the adversary right now, though. Okay, I'm gonna declare. I don't know if I did that right, but let's swing here and attack. Oh, no! Oh! I don't know how to play my own game. Before resolving this lane, you may move it to an adjacent lane. That lane already attacked, so I'm not going to attack. Oh. Busted. Okay. Let's pop the scry in. Draw a card. Do I want to dip? I do not. Let's... Oh, okay, so it's right now it's prompting me because flying says before this lane resolves, which means before, like, initiative is checked, you may move this to an adjacent lane, so I can fly over here before battle attacks. But if I did that, he would hit me for 4 directly. If I want to cancel it, I just click the original card, and then battle happens. Sotomonte's winning. Oh, and he's going to volley over? Are you going to volley over? He did. If I attack now, you win. Next turn. So I have to play this card. Sotomonte's definitely got the upper hand. He has more cards, and even though I have more cards on the board, you can still come back. In the beginning, coming back from a board wipe was not possible. So we worked really hard to make sure that comebacks were possible. It just makes the game more fun. I'll draw to live another day. Or to fight another day. Live to fight another day. Alright, I'll take the 3. Oh, the volley! I forgot about the volley! Ah! Oh, it's terrifying. Oh my god. He's gonna hit me for 2. No, is he? 8, 9, 10, 11? Dude, I forgot about the volley. Oh, rage is deadly. If I attack now, I lose next turn. Alright, when played, play a random card from the discard pile if it has higher power. So let's try playing this Reanimate 1 and hope it triggers. It did. I got a flying 5. Exactly what I wanted. Let's put it in this slot here. Oh! Oh, jeez. Terrifying. Okay, okay. This is tough. He's gonna win every single battle. Oh, What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay, guard. Goes on top. What do you do, Soto? What do you do? Oh, he went for the draw. Okay. Flyer 5, replace. Oh, I can't attack this turn with the pacify. Okay. I gotta draw. Slayer 5. Pacify. He can't attack next turn. He drew. If I attack this turn, I die. This is tough, man. Got a freeze, which reads, when played against a higher power card, they skip their next attack. So this card in this lane will not attack if battles are declared. But I feel like I should have done that to another card. Oh, he switched. Oh, the rage is deadly. Going for a top deck. Let's see what I get. Oh. Oh, this is actually an interesting question. So I froze this card. It should stay frozen. Visual, if you're watching this. I froze this 5-level card. And I'm going to replace my freeze card with this pacify. And the freeze should stay. And it does. Amazing. Just wanted to make sure in case there was a bug or of some sort. Yes, Perry. I believe that is what we're gonna do. Yeah. Each of the admins are going to make a card and include it in the physical version. Yeah, that's something we want to do. Shoot, Sotomonte, making it difficult for me. Got a draw? Yeah, let's grab that Slayer, please. I think we ruled out draw. Oh, he went with the quick. But did he play anything? I don't think so. Because quick says, when played, play another card with higher power. So he didn't have a card with higher power, which tells me you have some weak cards in your hand, Sotomonte. I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to win this. Oh, interesting. If it's a bug, is it a bug then, Soto? You have power. You have 4 and 5 level cards? And then quick says, when played, play another card with higher power, and it won't let you play your 4 or 5 level cards. Is it prompting you to do it? Or... No, don't. Yeah, don't. Visual, if you're listening, just a little bug thing to look at. He played a quick 3. And he has higher power cards in hand. But it's not letting him play them, because he should be able to swap out cards with them. But I think it's time to declare battle. Oh, teamwork is so deadly. So teamwork has rage. Oh, man. But I think... Oh no, what's happening? I'm terrified. Oh, okay, volley. Ah. Ah. Jeez. Let's hit you. Oh! That rage is so messed up, dude. It's dealing 18 damage right now. I have to deal 1 damage to this thing. Deal 1 damage to this freaking thing. Oh. Dang. I don't think I want to move anything. I should have moved the support. I have to top deck. Sweet. Oh, this is a heated game, jeez. Oh, okay, that's actually... That's an old rule. We switched it to any, not certain color. Where is that written? Is that in the trifold? Visual, if you want to take a look at that, it says, oh, because on the rules it says if there's already a card there and they do not share a color, you may discard the old one. We have to update that to the new rules. Reference AJ's guidebook. Visual. And yes, this is a game that we made. AJ Brandon designed the game, and in very, very close collaboration with myself, Visual, and a couple of the other moderators, Folio as well. And yeah, we designed this game to basically for the community, for you guys, so that all the art goes through into here, and once the submissions, all your art submissions are done, this game will be playable with all of your cards that you make this month. And then we have a physical version of the game as well, that will be made from the top 100 cards. Super hype. Yeah, very, very fun. Pre-order a copy for yourself. If anyone, guys, if you want to support just the good vibes and the good times, go grab a copy of the physical game. Please, please, please do. We worked very hard on this, and it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be freaking awesome. I can't wait to see who makes top 100, who gets printed. All right, got a draw. Ooh, I got a haste card. Let us swap out the Slayer. Yo, shoutouts Perry, thank you. What do you guys think of the game so far? Have you guys played it yet? I'd love to get your feedback. How and where will the abilities be written on the physical cards? Just like this. Or sorry, no, not just like that. If you look at the announcement video, you'll see it. If you downloaded the starter files, you'll see it. If you are in any of the 3D templates, you'll see it. If you go to the card creator, you'll see it. It's all linked below. Don't move, Sotomonte. You'll lose. You'll lose. Don't move. Okay. So I have to block this one. So I have to play a card. Oh wait, hold on. Wall damage, this deals double damage. Okay, yeah, let's go here. This is actually the longest game I've ever played of this game. They usually don't last this long. But Sotomonte is really good. Wow, okay. I think that's game. Unless I top deck something insane. If you run out of cards, I don't know, shuffle the discard pile back into the into the deck. We've never run out of cards before. Wow. I'm gonna have to top deck something insane to survive this. Either a summon, a reanimate, a quick, a pacify, or haste. Man, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Comes down to this. It's a hunt. It doesn't help me. Dang. Good game, Sotomonte. Very good game, my friend. Wow. GG's, dude. Amazing. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome, dude. Wow. Amazing. I'm gonna just hit the restroom real quick, and I'll BRB. I'll answer some more of you guys' questions. Get into maybe more of the template, and I'll see you guys in like 2 minutes. See you guys soon. Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Welcome myself back, I guess. I don't know. If you guys have any more questions on this card game or the challenge itself or anything, let me know. I'm here for you guys for the next, like, 20 or so minutes. And I'm so excited for this. I cannot wait to see what you guys make, as always, and to see it in the context of this card game is going to be so much fun to be able to battle you guys. I'll probably play one more card game before we go, but I can get into some, like, template stuff or whatever. You use Lego in your card slash animation. That's another one that we're trying to figure out, honestly. Like, I don't think Lego owns the, like, they obviously own the logo, Lego, that's written on the brick, but they don't own bricks as a creative medium. So, you know, that's why Mega Blocks are, you know, Mega Blocks are bigger and Micro Blocks are smaller. So I don't think the medium of a block is owned, but I do think that specific size of block is probably owned. Otherwise, companies like Mega Blocks or Micro Blocks would make the same sized Lego brick as Lego. So you're gonna have to use some other size brick, I guess. I don't know. Again, I'll look into this for you guys. I know we got a lot of IP questions. I understand. Are you free to choose any ability for your champion? I know it sounds silly, but can my Lava Man have the freezing ability? If you can justify... The answer is yes. The answer is yes. You can choose any ability for your champion. But just have it make sense for your champion. If you're going to choose the freeze ability for a lava guy, then your animation should be your lava guy, like, spewing lava onto someone or something and having it cool quickly so they can't move. Then it could be freeze. You could also use Trapper, an ability Trapper for that. So yeah, as long as you can justify why you're choosing the ability, and there should be a number of abilities that fit a wide variety of characters, right? So whatever you pick champion-wise, there will be an ability for you. Yeah, freeze does not just have to be an ice ability. You got it right, yeah. Good question. Luis, some feedback on my Unreal template. I have it open here for you, actually. Sotomonte, you want to switch me over? You're saying has some small issues, some tips. Hide the card for the first few frames so it doesn't render in frame 0. Yeah, but it's not rendering in frame 0 for me. If I open my sequence... By the way, for the Unreal template, I'll give you a quick overview really quick, and then we can address those concerns. So you have, I'll close the sequencer. We got all the animations in here. We got the card animation, but that's already thrown into the sequencer. We got the character animations, right? We got the skeletal mesh template and the skeleton template. We have prop animations as well. Materials, right? We have the card overlay, a material instance, and just like a basic color material instance, and some render settings for movie render queue. If you go into sequences and open up the sequence, hop into the camera cut, right, we'll see our situation play out. Fantastic. And you say the card is displayed on frame 0. Now it shouldn't be in the way, because if I render this, if I hit the little render and choose one of these outputs, we'll do the HD one. Or continue, yes. Accept, render. It's gonna render 120 frames. Right? And we'll hop in there. We see all 120 frames. Frame 1 has motion blur, which is correct. And there's no card frame in there. And then frame 119 also has motion blur, which is also correct. So looks good to me. One issue I was having, it was a weird issue, and I can't recreate it right now, but this card frame would just suddenly disappear after frame like 92 or 93 for no reason. But when you click the TCG card skeleton and play it, it wouldn't disappear when it's selected. I can't explain it. I don't know what is a weird bug. So just watch out for that. If that happens, let us know. Let's see. All right, you said also on the animation do keep state so the motion blur isn't broken on frame 119. So the motion blur isn't broken for me on frame 119. On the animation do keep state. So what is that? A right click keep state somewhere in here? I don't know where that is on the animation. Yeah, I'm not sure. But if you want to swap out the animation, just delete the animation, add the little plus, and select any of the other animations. You're gonna have to scroll it back, right? And then you have a different animation. That's the one with the bow staff. And I believe if you drop in the prop, what is it? Yeah, props. This is caster 2. Drag this out, 0 it, bring it in, give it its animation. And just sync it up. Yep, here we go. We got the bow staff in there. Boop. Cool. Yeah, so that's the Unreal template. Any questions, guys? Hit me with any questions, please. For someone with no character art experience, should I avoid creating a character and animation? Cool challenge, but I can see how it could take a lot of time and not leave much time for the rest. Well, I mean, the challenge is to feature a character in an animation. So I guess the question is, do you want to get better at characters this month? Like, you don't have to submit just to try and get top 100. Like, you can certainly just learn how to make characters this month if you want. You don't have to do the challenge. You know what I'm saying? But if it sounds fun and it's something that you want to partake in and level up with, it's a good reason to learn and level up with, right? You have a lot of people who are going to be doing the challenge themselves, and it's a lot easier to learn and grow with a community than it is by yourself. So if you have doubts, but you still want to learn and grow as an artist, as a 3D artist, then I'd say why not? What's stopping you? Like, to me, just because, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I'm not good enough to join the challenges. Like, I really think that is sad to hear, because, like, what does good enough even mean, first off? And second, these challenges are here for us to learn through. They're not just here for the best of the best. Like, they're mostly here for all of us who just want to make art, right? And yeah, there's winners and stuff, but like, this is a very, it's a personal challenge, right? So you can go into this thinking, oh, I gotta make top 5, or I gotta make top 100. Like, no, not at all. Go into this wanting to learn with a community. That's really, that's how you get the most out of all this. Because if you do that, you're going to come out the other end of this having made something new and having pushed yourself and having learned and grown. You'll probably meet a lot of people too in this community. I love this community. Everyone here is very kind, very creative, and very excited for this kind of stuff. So, you know, you're going to come out the other end with more than just, oh, top 100 or, you know, whatever. At the end of the day, you'll learn some stuff, you'll meet some new people, and your art will be included in the digital card game for all of eternity. That's pretty cool, you know? If that's the price of, oh, I'm not good at characters, I gotta learn how to do characters, then what's to lose, honestly? So yeah, if you're feeling doubts about it, and I mean, who knows? The people that are watching this deep into this challenge launch right now, we've launched for almost 3 hours. You're the deepest it gets. Most people are seeing it on Instagram. Oh, there's a new challenge. You know, but you guys are here right now. How many people do we have on the live stream, Soto? How many people are on the live stream watching live right now? 400, yeah, 400 of you guys. 400 people. You guys are in deep. This is as serious as it gets. So you're obviously, like, interested in what this is and what we're doing. So don't let yourself feeling like you're not good enough stop you. Like, we all feel that way. Trust. I feel that way. So don't... Just know that you're not alone, and that it's not all about the prizes in the top 5 and all this stuff, okay? Just have fun. Have fun. It's gonna be a good week. A good month, rather. Not just the week long. Yeah. I don't know. Hope, Velo, if that helps out at all, but... Yeah, that's totally fine. That's a cool artistic choice. Go for it. Yeah. And yes, there is a lot of us on Discord. Most of us are on Discord. Link below. I know a lot of people are saying that they are having trouble with the Discord link, but you know, it's been... Actually, did I update it? On the stream, I'm pretty sure I updated it. Because we got a new one. Let me double check for you guys. It's good, yeah? Let's see, for the live stream specifically. Check. For you guys. Yeah, creativeclient.com/join. That's proper. That's the one it should be. Oh. Nice fellow. I'm glad. Yeah, man. We gotta learn somehow. We gotta get pushed out of our comfort zone sometimes, and best time to do it is with a bunch of people who are doing it with you. That's the easiest it's gonna get. It'll always be harder on your own. So now is the time. It's the time. Praxis, my friend, thank you for pre-ordering the game. I'm so excited for it to ship. It's gonna ship later next year. I think they're saying May 2027. It's gonna be a minute, but that's just the way it goes. So your question is, do we get emails notifying on production and estimated shipping times? I would assume so. CREO is running a good team over there, and they're gonna keep people updated. I will confirm with you, but I would not imagine that they wouldn't keep you posted. So I'll double check with that, but that's a good question. I assumed answer is yes, they will keep you posted with emails and stuff. As to when it's being shipped and when production starts or little updates and whatnot. I'm also going to be giving you updates too in future videos, just letting you guys know, because I'm very excited about this thing. By a show of hands, who's pre-ordered this thing yet? Do we have any day one pre-orders among us here? I'm going to go grab a bunch myself after the stream for all the mods and admins, and I gotta get some. I gotta grab some for myself too. You know, I gotta keep some sealed copies. I'm excited. Hey Fabricio, what's up? What's up, dude? Welcome, welcome. We're excited. The goat is here. The goat is among us. Sweet, guys. Yeah, thank you for pre-ordering. That's awesome. Alright, so are we making the background for the character along with the character, or just the character? What is needed for the challenge? Yeah, you gotta fill out the whole thing. Make the character, make the background. Like all the other challenges, for sure. Take the template and bring it to final. That's the challenge. Yep. Yeah, we're looking for fleshed out environments, fleshed out characters. Indeed. Cool. Yep, Connor. For people asking, whatever character you make, you should have commercial rights to your character, aka somebody else hasn't already made the character and owns it, or a company doesn't own it. Yep. Oh, dude, signed decks would be so cool. We'll see. Maybe. I mean, it's gonna get packaged, right? And I don't see, like, maybe CREO can send some to be signed. I think that would be sick. I would love to sign a few. I think that would be awesome. Or at least sign our cards or something. Side for you guys. I hope Fabricio makes a sick Pikachu render. That's funny. That's funny. If you guys have any more questions on the template or anything, I know there's a lot of IP questions, but I would say, yeah, if you don't own commercial rights to the character, then don't do it. That's the safest way to go. This is for top 100 only, okay? You can make your Spider-Man renders and your Dune renders and your all those renders, but it just won't be eligible for top 100. Iman! We got Iman in the house. We got 2 number 1s up in the house right now. What up, dog? Yes, it was my birthday yesterday. It was a busy day, but I did have some chill time. My wife Kim, she made it special. She got a little cake and I got some presents and stuff. It was cool. It was cool. I got Goonies on VHS. You know what? I'll be right back. I'll show you what I got on VHS. I'm excited. BRB. Alright, check this out. The VHS birthday haul. We got Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on VHS. This is an pristine copy. This thing is clean. Ivanhoe's on the back. We got one of my favorite movies as a kid, Beverly Hills Ninja. Chris Farley. We got the Goonies VHS. Very excited to pop this off. Yeah, both Rush Hours. And some Shanghai Noon on VHS. Very excited for all this. I'm gonna have a little jam session later today with some friends, and we got a CRT in the garage. So it's cool. Nico let me steal the old React couch, so I got that in the garage. We got the CRT, with some old movies and a little drum set and guitar situation. We're gonna jam out later today, so I'm excited. Yeah, dude, Rush Hour is so good. For Unreal is going to be Unreal version 5.74, I believe. So I believe that's included in the changelog. If you open the changelog in the root of the project files, starter files, then you'll see the version number there. Dude, honestly, Rush Hour 3 is bad. Rush Hour 3, it's not as bad as Matrix 4, but it's pretty bad. 1 and 2 for me all the way. Yeah, your character can change shapeshifter, that's fine. Cool. For mythological characters, I don't think like anyone owns the rights to. As long as someone doesn't own the rights to a mythological character, then you're good. Matrix 4. Dude, we saw that movie in theaters. And I was so excited. And boy, that it was probably one of the worst emotional just reactions I've ever had to a movie ever. I was in disbelief. In utter disbelief when I saw that in theaters. My wife, she fell asleep. She was like, "This movie sucks. I'm going to sleep." She fell asleep in the movie. Woke up halfway through. Saw that the same BS was happening. And then just went back to sleep. I'm like, dude, I wish I could have done that. After that movie, I called up a friend and ranted for an hour straight. Just an hour. Just, oh, so bad. Hung up, called another friend, another hour just straight. Just, this movie sucks so bad. How could they do this? Oh, what a disgrace. What an utter disgrace. As Matrix 4, as we all should forget. I'm so sorry for bringing that up, guys. I'm so sorry. And they're making a 5th one! And they're making a 5th one, too! Are you serious? Sorry. Yeah, you can't even hate watch it. You can't even do that. It's just horrible. Oh, God. No, dude. Yes, visual. Not only is it the worst movie ever, but it ruins the trilogy. It actually takes all the other movies and just puts them in the toilet. You hadn't seen one Matrix film? Do yourself a favor, watch the first Matrix movie. Like, if you're doing these challenges without seeing the Matrix, dog, you gotta watch the Matrix, man. By a show of hands, who hasn't seen the Matrix, the first Matrix? I'm terrified of this answer. Yeah, you can do multiple characters, companion creature, that's fine. Yes, you can use a dinosaur and make your own animation. Yep. I'm very excited to not see a show of hands. Oh no, there's a hand. Wesley, what have you done? No, but honestly, you guys are in for a treat. You guys are in for a treat. Go do yourself a favor. Watch The Matrix on the next stream, okay? Next Friday. I want you to report back and tell me how it was. Perry, Artistic Scratch, and Wesley, and Craven. That's going to be easy to remember. Wesley and Craven. I'm writing your names down. Who else? Artistic Scratch and Perry. I'm going to check in with you next Friday, okay? We're We're gonna see how the Matrix was for you guys. Thanks for asking. I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy to have launched this challenge. It was so much work getting to this point. A lot of work. So I'm pretty exhausted, to be honest, but I'm excited to launch this. I honestly have been... I don't think I've been this excited to launch a challenge. Straight up. Like, with the card game and everything, and the physical version of the card game, it's on another level for us. But yeah, no, I'm doing alright. I'm excited to get sleep, and I'm excited to play music later, and go to the spa later, and have dinner with friends later. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm busy. The future will be busy. Some insane news that I'll be able to tell you guys about later, but yeah, some pretty exciting stuff. Is in the works right now. Yeah, and then also doing the course for action VFX is cool too. It's the best scans and splats I've ever done, ever. The highest fidelity, and I'll show you guys the whole process. So I'm gonna be putting the final touches on that as well. But before I bounce, let's play one more round of the card game. Let's see if anyone can beat me. I'll buy you a physical copy of the game. And we're going to do this every stream. And I'll be taking a look at your art also for the rest of this month. I don't have the bandwidth to make art this time around, but I'm just going to be doing some support streams for you guys. Taking a look at art, answering questions, playing the game with you, giving away physical copies of the game, all that good stuff. No, going for metahuman or character creator model is okay. Just no IP if you're going for top 100. Oh, and it looks like there's going to be an updated FBX camera. We're working with MDK right now. Thank you, MDK. Much appreciated. The leader of Indigo Industries. It's hard at work for you guys. Thank you, MDK. Thank you. All right. Let's play one more. Let's play one more. Let's see. Okay. Oh, we got AJ in the chat? Where's AJ? AJ Brandon! Yo, what's up, AJ? Dude, the game plays so well, man. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Hey, everyone give a freaking party emoji for AJ in the chat. For designing this game for us, man. It's so well done. It's so much fun. It's addicting. But we're gonna play right now. Let's see. Can I beat the game designer? AJ, will you battle me? Will you battle me? Let's do this. Let's create a game. And let us copy the room code. So if you want to play with anyone else too, you can create a game right down here. Hit the little room number. And let's hit up AJ. Here's the room number, AJ. Hop on in. Let's see if we can beat the game designer, guys. I sent you on Discord, AJ. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Go armored. So armored basically works where, like, once it gets attacked, like if it were to die, it basically has like a shield, a one-time shield. And then it turns back to a normal card. Yes, AJ, no stream sniping. Mangarain, what's up? I'm excited for your submission for this one. Yes. Ooh, okay, hit me with the hunt. He's gonna get that card. Let's see. Let's swarm and hit for 1. Yeah, if you guys are hopping in, like throughout the weekend, I'll hop in with you guys for sure. Oh, hits with the duelist. Okay. Hit you with a burn. Ooh, flyer 5. Okay. I'm gonna top deck because I don't want to get hit for 5 damage. A rally 1. It's a blocker. When played, you may deal 1 damage to a card for each color. How many colors do we have? What is that? Blue? I'm colorblind. Purple. There's 3 colors in play. I can kill the hunt. Kill the hunt. What? What's happening? When played, you may deal 1 damage to a card of each color. Yeah, I want to deal it to this guy. Visual, I'm not sure why it's not working. Oh, I have to confirm it. I have to confirm it. So it's letting me pick. I see. Confirm. There should have been 3 colors. When played, you may deal 1 damage to a card. Oh, I'm reading it wrong. You may deal 1 damage to a card for each color. I see. I could have done that better. Yeah, I'll draw. Oh, AJ. Okay, the fly was a misclick. Yeah, if you want to cancel the fly, then you click the original card. Oh, nice with the haste. Go volley. So volley lets you go over the top. Instead of attacking the creature here, you go over the top and just hit him straight for the health. Popped out the quick, he knew he was gonna die. Two volleys, deadly. Absolutely deadly. Yeah, GG Gundam for sure. This is one of my favorite pieces of art that Visual made for this. Such a cool card. Oh my god. My page is not laggy, no. Are you guys getting lag? Oh my god, dude, that's so deadly. He's hitting for 9 right now. Let us declare battle. Wait, what? Why did my volleys go over? Oh, if it has higher power. Oh! I didn't know it was higher power. Oh. Dude, I'm almost dead. Oh. I'm screwed. Ah, I thought that was gonna play over the top. Oh, I'm done. If I play this card here, it won't kill it. But if he attacks, I have to top deck something insane. That's game. Oh, so close. So close. Ah, AJ. AJ. Ah, you fiend. So good, man. So good. Amazing. Thank you, AJ. I'm glad that I couldn't beat you. Actually, I'm glad. I'll do one more with anyone who wants to link up. Creeman, let's go. If you win, I buy you a copy of the card game. Let's go. It's on, my friend. Are you in chat, my friend? Creemon, are you in chat? Kremen. I'm glad you guys like the game. Yeah, it's super addicting. Ooh, with the flyer 4. Okay. Move you over, teleport you. Oh, you switched it out with a charm. Okay. So charm only works on higher power cards. But I am going to attack. To you, my friend. AJ's reputation was on the line there for sure, dude. Hit me with a pacify. Okay, very nice. Very nice. We'll go Slayer. Okay, nice. Hundry, I'm glad you found it. It was your VPN. You turned it off and it works now. Good. Kremen. Okay. Kremen. Read the abilities. Read your abilities, okay? That's first thing. First thing is read your abilities. Second is when we declare battle, it goes from deck side across, okay? So your charm 4 is gonna hit me personally for 4 damage. And then lane 2 will battle. Your summon 4 versus my Slayer 5. Because you have a turn order of 4, you're gonna attack my 5 first, okay? So you're faster. Your summon 4 is faster than my Slayer 5, so you get to attack me first. You're gonna do 4 damage to my Slayer 5 before I do 5 damage to your Slayer 4. To your summon 4, rather. And so on and so on. You can swap cards out for other cards, but you want to get defenders on the board. Let's declare battle. Cool. Yep, I'm gonna go for the battle again. Let's try one more. So, on the page here, if you click the little rules button, let's go over the rules together. So on your turn, you may take one of the actions listed below. What the frick? Why is there grayed out visual? There's grayed out text, like ghosted text behind. Like, what is going on? What the frick? It's like doubled or something. That's funny. Definitely take a look at that. When you play a card, you may play it in one of the 4 available lanes on your side of the battlefield. If there's already a card there, if there's already a card there, you can discard the old one and play your new card there. Visual, we need to update these rules to read as the current version of the swap ability. It's the color swap ability currently here. We need to switch that up. Discard your cards. The discarded cards are placed on the discard pile. If a card has a when played ability, resolve it. Your opponent will take their turn next. You repeat these actions until one player has taken 15 damage. So you can play a card on your turn, you can top deck on your turn, which means you discard your hand and then play the top card of the deck. You can draw up to 3 cards and you can battle. And then battle goes from the deck side across. All cards in play attack, resolve 1 lane at a time, starting from the lane closest to the deck. The card with the lowest power in the lane attacks first. If both cards in the lane are of equal power, whoever declared battle will attack first. When a card attacks, it deals damage equal to its power to the enemy card. If there's no enemy card in the lane, that card will deal damage equal to its power directly to the opponent. You have 15 life. To keep track of damage, place the proper damage counters. Okay, that's for the physical version of the game. Cards with damage on them equal. Okay, yeah. When you take, if this card takes 2 damage, it dies. That's kind of it. Saint Anne, let's go. Your turn, Saint Anne. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Disconnected. Alright, let's try another one. Kremen, you want that rematch. Now that you know how to play. Read your abilities, my friend. Read your abilities. This is the last game for me, and then I should go. As much as I want to keep playing this game, it's very fun. Rage 4, okay. Alright, we'll go Quick 3, Taunt 5. The Quick allows me to play cards with higher power. Okay, so you played your volley opposite my strongest card. If I attacked, then that is proper. You did it right. Yeah, you did it right. Let's volley here. So volley lets me fire over you if you put a higher powered card across from my volley. All right, so next time I'd save that guard card. There's no reason to guard, and honestly, you want me to hit your rage card because your rage card does double damage when it's damaged, right? So I'm avoiding your rage card. But a guard 5 is not bad. But I think I'm gonna swing because I would end up 1 point ahead, I believe. Oh, you're deciding if you want to attack me directly or if you want to attack the taunt card. So click the taunt card if you want to attack the taunt card, or click my life total if you want to attack my life directly. Yeah, that's chill. 2.5D is cool. That's like a style. I think that's totally fine. So, if you want to do something, I don't know how fast the stream is, or how lag behind it is. I think it's a minute, but if you right now you're gonna get hit for 8 damage if I attack you. And you have no cards in hand. You can only do 1 ability per turn, right? Or 1 action per turn. So what I would do is I would top deck and try and get whatever you top deck. Oh. That's game. Oh, interesting. Taunt. Oh, do I taunt you over? No. I'm not going to taunt you over. Go for the kill. So yeah, you got to block my bros. You gotta block my bros, Kremen. Let's go again. I'm find someone. GG's. Kremen, you're gonna get that copy, my friend. You gotta defend yourself. You gotta defend. You gotta defend. Look, I'll pass turn. You go first. Mr. Gary, there is no style that is a bad idea, my friend. You do what you want to do. Do what your heart speaks. Okay. So if I were you, Kremen, I would attack. Because you're going to end up coming out on top. I don't know what cards you have in your hand, but you want to start gaining the lead, I would attack. What he drew. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So now my burn is hitting for 5 because it's getting +2 from this support. So if you attack, your taunt will die because it has 4 health right now. I know, dude. It's fun. It's freaking fun. So, not AJ, Kremen, it's asking you, do you want to use Taunt's ability to pull a card away? And in this case, you should probably pull the before it was on this thing. Oh, hit with Pacify. Okay, so I can't attack this turn. Very nice. Let's draw. The draw, cool. Yo, support chain. Slayer 5, okay. You'll want to save your... If you can, save your Slayers for any of my 5 power guys. But nothing wrong with the Slayer 5. It's a good blocker. I'm a top deck. Betray. If this card's color matches the enemy here... Okay, no. I've never had a support chain like this before. It's pretty sweet. Soundtrack is just from Epidemic Sound. There's some selects I pulled from Epidemic. Alright, so you threw an Assassinate in there. The Assassinate reads, discard the enemy here if it has exactly 1 more power than this. So I have a power of 2. It would work if it was a power of 4. But I think I'm a swing. No. No, I'm a draw. No, you cannot mess with the focal length. Also, I want to make music for this. Maybe I can whip something up over the weekend. I want to basically use this as a place to make a bunch of chill ambient medieval type music. So yeah, maybe we'll update that in the coming weeks. Cards will not be animated in-game. Cards will only be animated in the montages. Okay, let's see. No! Disconnected! Oh, we were on a roll! Oh, interesting. That's an oversight. Okay, noticing that abilities like Betray aren't in the card creator for me. Is there something I'm missing? Did you scroll down? I hope you scrolled down. Know that you can scroll down. Unless Betray actually is missing from the card creator. Visual, do you want to check that? Let's hop in here. Ooh, I got a haste. Oh, AJ, this is the moment I was talking about. I don't want to play this haste card. I don't. No, I have to. Ah. What if I just click it? Ah! My support chain. Okay, fine. I'll play the freaking haste card. Card creator will be updated, guys. Alright, let's go. Touche, my friend. Nice. Oh, it doesn't do it because it's not higher power. Oh. Oh. You drew a haste, I see. Kremen, if you play your cards right, you can win. Oh, would have attacked. Would have attacked. Oh, you have an ambush, I see. Oh, it's the flyer. Oh, you moved. Interesting. I believe that's game, my friend. GG's. Kremen. Until next time, my friend. Until next time. I think that's it, guys. I would love to keep playing, but I'm gonna have some people come over pretty soon, and I should do some cleaning around the house. Sodamonte, can you switch me over? Thanks, man. Guys, thank you so much for joining this challenge. Have some fun with it. We're doing cool stuff. I'll be here next Friday. I'll be streaming with you guys, taking a look at some of your works in progress, answering more questions. I hope to have some more answers on the FAQs, IP stuff for you. But just know, if it's owned by anyone, you can't use it if you're going for top 100. We're printing the top 100 cards as their own physical limited edition card game. You can pre-order this physical limited edition card game down below. All the profits are going to the International Fund for Cultural Diversity to support artists and art projects around the globe. Have fun with it, guys. If you have any questions, concerns, we're gonna be figuring stuff out for you guys if stuff needs to be figured out, okay? Updating project files, updating the card creator, that kind of stuff. But good luck, have fun, enjoy. It's gonna be a good week. I'll catch you a good month. That's what I keep meaning to say. My brain is done, guys. I need some sleep. I'll see you soon. See you Friday. Peace.